Yeah, it's been good. Been here a couple of days now, so we trained outside the stadium yesterday and get to go inside it today. It's a pretty big stadium, so yeah, it's my first time here, so pretty excited. But yeah, the mood in the camp's good, positive, obviously after Thursday night, and we're just looking to build on things and hopefully put in another good performance. And the biggest thing is try and win the game.
Yeah, for sure. Can I just ask, your first time in Japan then, what's your sort of like overall perception of Japanese football, just from, years watching and understanding as a player and a fan as well?
Yeah, I think football here is amazing, especially the last few years. It's really come into the limelight, which is good for obviously Asian players as well. You can see them getting taken into the bigger leagues and excelling there as well. So obviously the game and the league here is at a really strong point. I think the football here is great. We've got a couple of boys over here doing well as well, so that's always good to you kind of keep up to date with things over here because you're keen on how your boys are doing as well. So yeah, like I said, it's just overall top quality, and yeah, I'd love to play here as well, to be honest.
Yeah, very good. And mate, just lastly from me, can you tell us a little bit about how, Popper coming in, and also I guess the win the other night against China and the ticket that it needed, like how much that sort of, I don't know, it seems like it's given you guys a renewed sense of belief, and no one's talking about sort of getting a point against Japan. You guys are, by the sounds of it, fair dinkum about getting there and winning that game tomorrow night.
Yeah, look, I think for every opponent we come against, we want to come away with all 3 points. You don't really want to go into a game just trying to scrape a point or don't lose by much. Like, that's not the ideas of any of us in this camp, and it never has been. So I think we probably just needed that little confidence boost that Thursday night was. And we didn't make it easy, obviously, the first 30, 35 minutes going behind. But I think that, in a way, helped us gain even more confidence to bounce back. Things that were already going pretty badly, and then, to go 1-0 down at home again, it's not on anyone's plan. So to come back and put three past is building confidence, and hopefully we can just get better with each performance. We've been getting better each day at training, so yeah, I'm just excited for tomorrow night.
Marco, come to you.
Hi, how you doing, mate? Just from the other night, how did you enjoy playing in the back three, or the back five when you guys were defending? Was it much of a change, and will it be easier to do it, tomorrow night if that's the case still? Now that it's been done once.
For me personally, all last year and a lot of the start of this year at club, I've been in a back three. So for me, it's not really that much of a transition. On the ball's just the same, and defending is a lot of the same regardless of what formation you're in. I mean, your positioning might be a little bit different, but all the basics behind it are still very much the same. But as a team, obviously, from not playing a back three as a squad, you got to make those changes and get used to it, and players in different positions, etc. So, like I said, we're getting better every day at it in training, and hopefully we can get better with it with each game.
And mate, you just said before that the anomaly of this game. I mean, you've been in the team now for a couple of years. How important do you rate this game in terms of importance? Because you played in some pretty massive games already for in your time for Australia.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. This really would keep us in the running for that automatic qualification spot. But look, we just want to go out there and know that if we put in the best performance we can, it gives us a good shot of giving them a red hot crack. So yeah, we're just focused on putting in the best performance individually and as a team, and hopefully the result takes care of itself.
Fraser?
Thanks. Hi, Kye. Just wanted to know, you're going up against Japan, a team that's in red hot form at the moment, and historically they've had the better of Australia. So, what's the approach from the team coming into a match that's important, not just from your qualification point of view, but from a historic point of view, and a team that you haven't exactly had a whole lot of success against?
Yeah, look, obviously like you said, the last few years they've had our number, but like I said just before, we just focused on playing the best of our ability, and that'll put us in good stead in the match. I think that it's massively important this game, especially being almost a halfway point in the qualification process, that we need to start getting the ball rolling and continue on from Thursday night. Hopefully we can put in a better performance. There was plenty of positives Thursday, but there's a lot to work on as well, and we have been. So yeah, like I said, hopefully we can flip the script a little bit and put in a good performance and get one back on them.
Are there any particular areas that you feel that Australia matches up well against Japan?
I think physically we're a good match for them. They work hard, they run, they're full of running, sharp, strong, powerful, but I think we've got a lot of those same qualities as well. And whoever can get tactically right and put in the shift, work harder, and win every second ball, those types of things, I think it'll go a long way in the game.
And just final question for me, you had the benefit of a home crowd. In your most recent win, you'll be going up against a hostile crowd in this case. What impact does that have from your perspective, going up against a crowd that is hoping the result doesn't go your way?
Yeah, I could probably speak for a majority of the boys. We've played in some pretty hostile crowds together as a group, and like I said, I could speak for most of the boys. I think hostile crowds really get you going in a different way that home crowds do. Home crowds makes it all nice and pretty, and you got the support and gives you that confidence, where the hostile crowds really gets you. You get your back up and go, well, no, I'm not letting you have a party. I'm going to try and ruin it. So. Look, our mentality is to go out there and try and ruin their party, and we had it done to us on day one of qualification, and it's not a nice feeling. So if we can give that back, then yeah, it'd be great.
Vince, back to you.
Yeah, just one more from me. Just curious about your early experiences with Popper. Personally, he's obviously was a fantastic centre back for the Socceroos. Has he given you anything already that you've been able to add to your sort of your locker in terms of skills or approaches to the way you do the game, and just overall, how have you enjoyed it so far?
Yeah, it's been good. I come in a little bit late after a few of the boys were already here in camp, but in the small amount of time we've had, him, Foxy, and Paolo have they've been really helpful on the field, especially training sessions, just guiding you on positioning, decision making as well. I think it might not mean the biggest things, but I think that they're very important. And yeah, any information given, you just got to take on board. They've obviously had that experience in their careers, and not only as players but coaches now as well. And I think if you take that on board, then it'll help your game a long way. So yeah, just with the positioning and the decision making, I think has been big areas that has helped me so far in the first few days.
Marco, I'll come back to you if you've got any final questions.
Kye, you just said before about maybe one day playing in Japan. Is that something that you like? I guess consider after your time with Hearts.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, whatever kind of happens in my career happens, I guess. I'm focused on where I am at Hearts at the moment and loving it there, but to try other parts of the world would be great as well in your career. I think when you look back, you don't want to leave any stone unturned, and I think living in beautiful places in the world is kind of on my list. So yeah, we'll just see what happens in the future.
And mate, just one more on Mark. I guess he's played in Japan as well. Has he had any advice to you guys about that?
He's just touched on briefly what the crowd's like, what they're going to be like, what their energy levels will be like, and what to expect coming out of from the first whistle. So I think we're well prepared in that department of knowing what to expect. We'll go over more video and things like that for tactics and how to challenge them, and hopefully we're ready to go.